Snezhnaya, a nation of frost, determination, and resilience. Known as the nation of Cryo with an unknown ideology still, the Tsaritsa rules this nation with Everwinter's sovereignty. Aided by the elite Druzhna and the Fatui tasked on bringing all the Gnosis from the other nations. The traveler has finally reached Teyvat's most northern country in the middle of the rebellion against the Divine. At the same time, the Four Shades seem to finally start intervening in the worldly meadow. Whatever happens in this frostbound northern land, let us hope that Her Majesty the Tsaritsa would put all her plan on go against the heavens. Welcome back to Genshin Impact. Alright guys, welcome back. Welcome back to Snezhnaya. Welcome back to the... welcome back to the Korolyevsky trope where we are continuing this murder mystery. And as you can see, there are some people we could interact. There's Mr. Chugunov and Shrum right here. Hold on, what you gotta say?
Chin up, my man. That soldier guy just gave you a bit of a fright, that's all. Think about your wife and kids back home. That'll get you your mojo back. Me, for example? Whenever I get hungry, tired, sleepy, or thirsty, I just think about that water imp friend of mine. And everything's suddenly alright again.
So daydreaming about women somehow removes your need for food and water, doesn't it? Don't be absurd.
I mean, people have their own ways to relieve their stress. That is extremely wrong. Don't take me out on that. But what do you need, sir?
I need to think very hard about whether there's anything that ever needed hiding. After all these years, there must be some things even I've forgotten about.
Alright, so let's see. Okay, let's see what's in here. Oh, Tonya.
Tonya, did you find anything?
Not yet. Still looking. So...
Oh, finally! There's music.
Are we supposed to be looking for something paranormal? I think I'd prefer teaming up with you than looking around on my own.
This looks like somebody's notebook. Shall we read it together?
Let's see what it is.
Well, it doesn't look scary or anything. So I guess it should be fine. Alright, let's read it together.
A letter in a diary. Oh, is this, okay, you once told me I would understand someday, but even now I still don't. I don't believe anyone should be forced to abandon their homeland because of a change in power. She never considered the feelings of us water imp nobles. Is this Vodyanitsa? Every inch of this land reflects memories of my childhood. If I close my eyes, I can still hear everyone's songs echoing everywhere. I will not forgive those who drove us away. And I miss you very much, Mother. I often find myself missing that dress with the tassels. I had the heavy bed curtains and the first rays of sunlight that would stream into the manor each morning. But it's alright now. If I narrow my eyes just a little, the light seeping through a crack backstage feels just like the one in our manor. I know that life is gone forever, and I can miss it all I want. But I also feel that what I have here now is no less than what I lost. The fantastical sets designed by the prop master, the many fans who come all this way just to see me, and the quiet dancing girl who doesn't talk much. These are all mine. I won't lose any of it again. Never. Absolutely never. Yes, so these seem to be Vodyanitsa's notes because if you guys know, the Fae, most of the Fae were in the nobility during the Belizar's reign, but then during the Tsaritsa, the Fae kind of gotten out of that nobility by her. That's in a nutshell. I've joined a rather remarkable organization, though I can't tell you its name. Oh, I guess this is the Rotov. Whatever that great figure intends to do this time, there should always be someone looking out for the misfortunes of ordinary people. That's what our organization exists for. Even now, I still don't understand her. Why is it that those in power always seem this way? They clearly have the ability to bring greater happiness. Is she talking about the Tsaritsa? Some say she has her own difficulties, but what could possibly trouble someone so seemingly omnipotent? Never mind, I should just focus on what I can do. I suppose you'll all hear about our organization sooner or later. Its name is... Nah, never mind. I'll leave it a mystery for now.
Huh. This has to be Vodyanitsa's writing, surely.
Maybe it's a little rude for us to peek at this. I feel like I just read someone's secret diary by accident.
And now I feel a little guilty too.
It sounds like she's writing this for her parents, right? I don't understand. Why put this stuff in a notebook instead of mailing it in a letter? Because her water imp parents belong to the aristocracy.
Yep.
Who were driven out of Snezhnaya by the Tsaritsa long ago. And now they live somewhere new, where the postman can't get to.
Hey, what do you need, sir?
We're sorry. It's fine. My fault for not storing it properly. I can't leave things lying around and expect them to get ignored when everyone's scouring the place for clues. All right, give me my notebook back. I'll take over the investigation in this room.
All right. Sorry about that.
Oh God, and this one. Oh my. Why am I so embarrassing?
Oh my god. Can we go inside Vodyanitsa again? No, never mind. Okay. Whoa, whoa! I didn't realize there's a whole underground section. What's up, Odette?
Larry, come take a look at this. You too, traveler.
What is this?
Some sort of notebook. What is it for?
It's the on-duty logbook for the theater. Kulish was the main person to use it. He mostly used it to record any unusual incidents during a show, audience numbers, exit times, and so on.
Yeah, I saw Coolish at the entrance before coming in. I think he was holding this book at that time.
Yes, he'd always have this logbook with him when he checked tickets at the entrance.
This should confirm a lot of key details about the recent show. So, you find anything unusual?
Yes, the number of people. I've checked and double-checked, but the numbers just don't match what's recorded in the logbook. Apparently, we have an extra person among us.
Are you certain that logbook is accurate? Could someone have sneaked in without buying a ticket or something?
Unlikely. Kulish took his duties very seriously.
Oh
I've
god,
rarely
who
seen
is it?
any errors in his work. Not to mention that this was a dress rehearsal, meaning smaller audience numbers and tighter ticket restrictions than usual. Everything would have been well within his control.
We no longer have our tickets with us, do we? They got collected on entry. I assume there's no way we can check them again.
Unfortunately not. The theater recycles tickets. Once people are in the door, they don't tend to leave until the show ends. So we collect the tickets at the point of entry.
Too bad Coolish is dead. If he were still around, we could just ask him.
Still, I'm inclined to believe that this discrepancy in the head count is
Yeah.
significant somehow.
Well,
Did an extra person just materialize out of thin air?
well, even if it's not significant, this is important to take note of. An extra person, and yet we haven't seen one. Okay, down here must be Alyosha. I just knew there's something here in the storage. Oh, and Mitya. It'll be funny.
Ah, traveler. Since you're here, come take a look at this.
It'll be funny that the one extra person is Mitya's scarf who bought a ticket.
Alosha found it. We're both curious to hear your perspective. It appears to be an investigation report. And the focus of the investigation was the rumors of haunting we heard about earlier.
Okay. Investigation report into the supernatural. I can't read that because my recording bar is on the way. This commission is clearly not as simple as previous cases involving only folklore studies. It appears to be connected to something far more mysterious. Ooh, an extinct civilization, the creations of ancient gods, or powers from beyond this world. The possibilities leave ample room for speculation. Hyperborea? From now on, we should take this as a lesson. A simple surface does not imply that what lies beneath shares the same level of existence or nature. Oh, ley lines! Okay, so ley lines themselves possess a powerful ability to either devour or guide souls. That's true. But however, there aren't any, well, however it's kind of broken or torn or severed in Natlan, which is why they use the Night Kingdom. In most cases, once the soul and body of the deceased are separated, the soul is drawn directly into the ley lines, leaving no room for lingering existence. However, evidence shows that the connection between the theater area and the ley lines have been obstructed, though only partially, not completely severed. Still, this has granted certain souls unwilling to return to the ley lines as an opportunity. If their resistance is strong enough, they may even linger within the theater indefinitely. Oh, I get it. So, because of the ley line and the Koroleevsky trope alignment, some of the souls has like high resistance, and they linger here. In theory, however, these souls within the theater are incapable of influencing the physical world. Only under extremely rare circumstances can they produce phenomena observable to the human eye. Overall, they can be considered harmless. This assessment may be conveyed in advance to the theater's management to reassure them. But for me, the investigation does not end here. Uncovering the reason why the ley lines have been obstructed is the true focus of this inquiry. After consulting multiple sources, the most reliable hypothesis at present appears to be the existence of an angel civilization and its preliminary attempts at ley line renovation. There is too little information available here. I must return home as soon as possible. If you're talking about angel civilization, I think it's the angels that live also among the Hyperboreans, you know, with Koitar, the first angel.
An investigation report, huh? Looks quite old. This person's name looks to be of Sumeru origin to me.
Wait, what?
Was the investigator from Sumeru?
The theater manager must have hired an investigator once specifically to look into this issue. But it doesn't look like anyone ever looked at the report.
Presumably, the manager wanted to know if the supposed haunting was dangerous, while also being fearful of word getting out in case it affected the theater's business. Anyway, the bottom line is, the haunting is actually real after all. It's caused by an obstruction in the ley lines. Is there any chance this is the key to finally making some progress with the murder cases?
Ley line problems are pretty unexceptional to me by this point. And while it certainly offers an explanation for the ghosts, it's hard to imagine what connection it could have to these two murder cases.
Some of the language that appears at the very end of the report caught my eye.
Yep,
Angel
there we go.
civilization, ley line renovation? My area of research doesn't touch on any of that, so it's completely outside of my wheelhouse. Huh? A piece of paper just fell out from the report. It landed right by your feet.
What does it say? Death. Death is near. It's pretty ominous no matter how you look at it.
How unnerving. It was tucked inside the report, so it must be a note left by the author. Death is near. Is that supposed to be what's going on here? With us in the theater? But if so, how did the author foresee it? Could he predict the future somehow?
Is this Renova's anchor point?
Maybe things are more complicated than we thought.
No, wait a second. If we take the report and the note at face value, they completely contradict one another. The report definitively concludes that the hauntings in the theater are harmless and cannot affect the real world.
Yeah.
But the note seems to be warning of potential danger. The
Death
question
itself.
is, what exactly does the note mean by death?
Is it simply describing our situation, victims, or it refers to the perpetrator?
The various ways we could interpret this keyword lead in completely different directions. let's pause our analysis here for now. I think we need more information.
Okay, we've gathered all clues.
If we take all this together, it's not impossible, is it? If anything, it's the natural conclusion.
Oh, I beg to differ. This sounds to me like a product of a researcher's vivid imagination. And perhaps it's because I'm still viewing this through the lens of a typical murder investigation. But still, I'm struggling to be persuaded by your theory.
Does it really sound that far-fetched? Alright, well, let's treat that as speculation for now. I do agree with what you've said, so let's go with your idea for now.
Good. Okay, now that we finally have some meaningful leads, I think it's time to reconvene. Let's get the others.
Okay.
So, that's about everything we've discovered so far. I'll share my theory first. Based on what we've learned from the logbook, I believe the extra person among us is most likely the killer. If the killer had simply bought a ticket, it would have greatly increased the risk of their identity being exposed. I expect he or she either hid in the theater ahead of time, or found a way to slip past the ticket inspection. They then blended in with the group and waited for an opportunity to strike.
What about the note found in the investigation report? Any thoughts on how that fits in?
The killer may have simply planted it there as some sort of sick joke. I've seen my fair share of psychopathic killers. They love playing cryptic mind games.
So, it has nothing to do with the haunting of the theater after all.
This theory makes sense to me. If we have an audience member unaccounted for, chances are they didn't come here to watch the show.
Could it really be that simple?
So, in other words, all we have to do is find out who got in here without a ticket, and all our problems will be solved? Then let me make one thing clear. All the theater staff should be well aware that I came here for the rehearsal legitimately, yes? There's no way I'm the one who didn't have a ticket.
It's true. I hear you used every trick in the book to get a hold of that ticket, too. Everything short of throwing a temper tantrum and rolling around on the floor at the entrance.
Oh boy.
I most certainly did not degrade myself in such a way.
Probably a stupid question, but I might as well ask. Did anyone here get in without having their ticket checked?
I got mine.
Guess it was naive of me to expect them to just admit to it.
Especially after the unprompted Lelik reveal. Once was already a miracle. Twice would be unfathomable.
Was it Tonya? Because we... Oh god. She's excited about spending the night away. No, because she already had one. Was it him? Shram?
I don't believe any of us here knew Shram before all this. If no one...
Oh, sorry. Wait,
Mr.
it
Shram,
is?
did you really go through the ticket inspection to get in here?
Huh? Me? Why am I being singled out, my friend? Do I seem that suspicious?
It's not that you stand out as suspicious, more that everyone else has been ruled out as trustworthy.
Okay. Well, we spent the best part of 2 days together now, so I'm sure you can all tell what kind of person I am. I'm a true gentleman. I never dream of doing something like sneaking to the theater without a ticket.
Yeah, I have no doubt that you're a good person. But the problem is, none of us here actually know you, so no one can say for sure that you are who you claim to be. Although, actually, what was it you said last night?
Oh, wait!
Yeah, you're friends with that water imp, which is why you understand our primary mode of expression.
Is there
Last
something
time
about it?
I checked, there were barely any of us remaining in Snezhnaya, since most of the water imps left. Could you tell me a little bit more about your friend? There's a good chance I actually know her. And I suppose it's also kind of a way for everyone else to get to know you a little better.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh.
Good grief. Are you blushing? Pull yourself together, man. Stop giggling like a teenage boy. It's revolting.
Hey, revolting is a little strong. All right, fine. I'll admit it. That water imp friend of mine, the truth is, we're dating. I was just the bodyguard hired by our family. But the stars must have aligned, because sparks began to fly between me and their daughter. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd get so lucky.
We don't need details. Just get to the point.
Okay. I'm just a little hesitant to reveal her name.
Oh
That's all.
god, what's her name?
You know how it is. These are delicate times.
Because we only know, the only water imp we know is Vodyanitsa.
Even with me to protect her. If word gets out that she's dating a human, both the Fae and human factions will give her a hard time.
Really? Wait, no. That can't be.
Huh? Shram, what the devil are you talking about?
Why is everyone looking at me like that? Surely you can understand where I'm coming from.
Delicate times? Factions?
Whoa, wait. Are you... Huh?
Yes? You know, the Civil War?
Huh?
Last time I checked, the Fae and the humans were still at each other's throats.
But that was a long time ago. Are you a people of the past?
If I'm not mistaken, the last significant civil war in Snezhnayan history was over 400 years ago,
Yeah.
when Her Majesty the Tsaritsa had just taken the throne and was consolidating her reign.
By the way, if you guys are wondering where we got all these information, it's well, not some information, but there are parts of information you can read from I forgot what's the book called, a brief history of the Pale Starborn or whatever that is. It's the book that you bought in Notcry.
What do you mean, 400 years ago?
Oh God, is Shram a ghost?
What's going on here? Is Shram from the past?
Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm thinking.
All right, Mr. Mitya, you win this round. As far-fetched as it is, it appears that your theory may be correct.
I'm just as amazed as you are. I didn't even believe it myself, to be honest.
Is someone going to explain what's going on here?
From the look on your face, you figured it out too, haven't you, Traveler?
Yep. The clue to Shram's true identity. Oh my god. So we've got three options. According to the theater's duty log, there seems to be one extra person.
That seems to be the case. Shram's the extra person, but there's no way of learning his identity from this clue.
A letter to Vodyanitsa wrote to her family but never sent.
Vodyanitsa's private letter touches upon the history of the Water Imp aristocracy's exile, but reveals nothing about Shram's identity.
I don't think... Wait. What kind of name is Shram? Is it Sumerian?
The theater's ley lines have been modified to block souls within its grounds from
I have no
returning
idea.
to them. Some souls can even wander this place forever.
Oh god, Shram is a
Mr.
ghost from the
Shram's
past.
statement proves he is from hundreds of years ago. And according to the investigation report on the theater hauntings, Mr. Shram is very likely a lost soul wandering the theater.
Oh my god. But what does this have to do with the killing? The true nature of the extra person is, okay, a soul wandering the theater.
For some unknown reason, the soul that has been wandering the theater due to the ley line issues has joined our group and blended in. Yeah, that must be the immediate reason why the ticket count doesn't match the number of people present.
Oh. Also this ambiance. Death is near. In this case, death most likely refers to someone who died long ago?
The contents of the investigation report have been verified. there are indeed leyline issues and wandering souls in the theater. Death likely symbolizes the deceased. Mr. Shram, for instance. Death is near. That must mean that there's a dead person in our midst. That's the truth, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, the logic is clear now. The investigation report said that there would be souls stuck wandering around the theater because the ley lines were cut off. Mr. Shram must be one such soul who died in the theater a long time ago. In which case,
Oh
that
god.
also makes him our extra person. So when the note said death is near, it must have been referring to death as in the deceased, people who died a long time ago.
Someone who died a long time ago.
In short, there's a dead person among us. The extra person we've been searching for is a ghost from the past.
You mean I'm a ghost? No. Don't make jokes like that, my man. There must be some mistake. But even if I was dead, I know for a fact I didn't kill anyone these past 2 nights.
Yeah. Even if all that's true, the report also said the souls inside the
Yeah.
theater can't affect reality,
So he
right?
can't really
They're harmless.
he can't really kill someone.
Then what if the problem isn't the souls at all, but the ley lines themselves?
The black
The
mist.
ley lines have a powerful ability to attract and devour souls. Let's say that the ley lines are like a black hole, constantly seeking to engulf souls. But the souls that don't want to return are trying to avoid being sucked in.
Wait.
Why does this analogy sound so familiar?
Wait. Because he resists being sucked into the ley lines, is that why the black mist exists? Maybe?
What happens when the black hole can't achieve its goal?
A black hole,
I'm
there we
only
go.
speculating here, but
There's the...
what if it ended up swallowing innocent souls by mistake? Or intentionally taking other souls to compensate?
That could explain why we weren't able to determine a cause of death. If you're right, and their souls were devoured by the ley lines, it does make some sense.
It does seem to explain a lot of the things we couldn't make sense of. Does that mean it's true?
Except there's no concrete evidence.
Yeah.
Nitya's relying on a lot of logical leaps. Still, it seems like the best explanation we have under the circumstances.
Alright, so how could Shram not know that he's dead? Seems a little unlikely that he hasn't noticed anything unusual even after several days interacting with us.
On the contrary, it's perfectly normal for a soul to wander the theater for centuries without questioning their existence or reason for being there. It's simply what's natural for them.
Uh-oh. 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 Shram?
You know what, Mr. Brainiac? I think you might actually be right after all. I'm trying to remember and... even though my head feels like it's going to explode, I think... it's all coming back to me.
Uh-oh.
I was the one who didn't want to remember my own death, so I forced myself to forget.
Well, I'm sure those are painful memories.
My lady and I snuck out to go on a date one day. We bought tickets for the theater. It wasn't really my thing, but I was just happy to be together. All of a sudden, a group of people burst into the theater, shouting for all the water imps to get out, performers and audience members included. It was clear the conflict between humans and Fae had reached a boiling point.
Uh-huh.
This time, the extremists were even coming after the water imps who had nothing to do with the war. I thought I could pull one over on them, so I took off my jacket, draped it over my lady, and tried to sneak out amid the chaos. But I got caught. They started shouting, calling me a traitor to humanity.
And that's why he was killed?
But I was going to do whatever it took to buy our chance to escape, no matter how many people stood in my way. I had to, both as their bodyguard and out of love.
Oh my god.
It's all right, friend. You can stop there if you want. You don't need to dig all that up again.
It's just... Even now, I'm still struggling to accept the truth. How could I be dead? I'm sorry, everyone. If I'd known I was a dead man walking, I wouldn't have dragged you down with me. If I'm the cause of all this death, then punish me however you see fit.
But, Mr. Shrim...
No. I refuse to be a burden. I know what I have to do. You said I've been wandering the theater for centuries, right?
Uh-huh.
I guess it's high time I got a breath of fresh air. Out there, I mean. I'll leave this place and take all this death with me. Go out on my own terms.
Mr. Shram, I'm sure we can figure out a different course of action.
My good sir, we both know I'm not supposed to be here. I should have accepted my death long ago. One way or another, this has to end. Unless you're saying this goes against another one of your military principles somehow.
No, I'm speaking on a personal level this time.
Let it go, man. Oh, wait. One last thing.
Litia.
Miss Water Imp. My lover. Her name was Litia. Litia Ozarova. Do you know what happened to her?
Ozarova. Oh, Auntie Ozarova. That's what we all called her. I remember her as a very kind elder. She had a bunch of kids, too.
I'm so glad she survived. And she had lots of kids? Good. That's... good. I could hardly expect her to stay single just because of what happened to me, right? As long as she went on to be happy, that's all that matters. Besides, I'm dead. My soul's been wandering around here for so long because I was worried about her. But now, I can go without regret. There's no need to see me off, my friends. I've enjoyed our time together over these past few days.
Oh,
Perhaps
boy.
we'll meet again in the next life.
Well...
Take care, my man.
I knew Mr. Shrim was already dead, but... I still feel so sad.
Death is cruel, no matter how we might try to make sense of it.
So, was the conflict between Fae and humans really that bad back then? I was only little, so I don't remember much. It's terrible to think that so many innocent people had their lives turned upside down. Even the historical records about that time period don't say much about it. All people know is that the Tsaritsa founded the Fatui, drove out most of the Fae aristocracy without
Yeah, there we go.
explanation, then used her terrifying power to suppress the humans.
It seems to me like the Tsaritsa chose to make herself the enemy. She downplayed the conflict, directing whatever animosity both sides had for each other at herself instead. That's also why, despite how brutal the conflict was at the time, there hasn't been much lingering tension between humans and Fae since. Things have been fairly harmonious for the past few centuries.
So, the Tsaritsa banished the Fae to protect the Fae living in the city?
Is that the full story?
She offered herself up to be hated in exchange for peace.
Maybe it's not quite as bad as it sounds. I don't think Her Majesty is too concerned if mortals hate her or not. And besides, there are very few who truly do.
All this time, I had no idea.
All right. If Mitia's theory is correct, then I think we can consider this matter settled. Let's all take a break.
There are several things that are unsolved, though.
Ugh, if only this blasted storm wasn't still raging on.
Yeah, that's one of them. What are we... Return to your room. What are we doing now? Oh yeah, by the way, we can talk to people. Sup, Mr. Chugunov?
I was actually planning on hiring him as my bodyguard after we got out of here, you know. Oh, poor guy.
Bruh. Is there anyone else up here? Alright, no one.
Even though Shram was already deceased, his decision to walk into the snowstorm was still a sacrifice, and a very brave one.
This is one of the few times I don't feel at all happy to have my theory proven true.
Okay, oh, Vodyanitzer and Tonia.
Well, at least it seems like Mr. Shram stayed optimistic until the end.
The information he revealed, it's given me a lot to think about.
So does that mean there are no more murders? Also, Lucia.
At least the lingering regret that kept him here has been put to rest. That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Where's Odette, by the way? Odette? Unless she's somewhere up here. I don't see her. Okay, so the thing with Mr. Shram is resolved,
Looks like
but
now we can just rest until the snowstorm stops.
but what about that
I still
space?
can't believe Shram turned out to be a ghost who'd been in the theater for hundreds of years. To think he was dead this whole time. What a strange turn of events.
Knock knock.
Oh, there she is.
Huh?
Knock knock.
You know the door isn't closed, right? You don't have to knock.
Think of it as a signal then. When I'm entering someone else's room and I knock, I'm here as Odette. If I don't knock, it's Lelik.
Oh, okay. Come in, Miss Odette.
Thanks.
So, why did you come to find me? Is there something I can help with?
Vodyanitza said you knew about my secret identity from the start. But when everyone was discussing who Lelik could be, you were worried that revealing what you knew would be unfair to me. So you kept it to yourself, right?
Yeah. Did you just come here to thank me?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm extremely grateful for that.
It's nothing. I mean, you didn't hold what happened with Signora against me, so I should thank you for that as well.
Actually, there's something else as well. I found myself in a situation similar to the one you were in when you helped conceal my identity. So I thought I'd come and ask you for advice.
Oh, okay. I'm honored. So what's the situation?
It's about Mitya.
Oh, right.
Before all of this, the last time I saw him, he was dead.
What? Okay, we know that Odette said that Mitya was dangerous. But what do you mean he's dead?
As I'm sure you know, my goal as Lelik was to stop Project Stuja. Well, when I found out the tech lead for the experiment behind Project Stuja was Mitya, I immediately started planning to track him down and threaten him to back out. I often saw him around the theater, but I soon concluded that making my move there would risk exposing my identity. So I decided to infiltrate the Armory Palace and go directly to his lab. That way, the threat would be much more effective.
That must be basically the most classified place in Snezhnaya. If you manage to infiltrate it, you really do have what it takes to be a harbinger.
Well, I suppose there was a bit of luck involved. But I am a Fatus, so I already had some familiarity with the building's layout. But when I finally made it to his lab, Mitya seemed to be dead.
Are you sure he's not just sleeping?
I checked his breathing and his pulse. He had no vital signs whatsoever. I'm certain of that. I thought maybe another anti-Project Stuja activist had beaten me to it, and chosen a much more brutal method. So I made myself scarce.
That's why you were so on guard around Mitya
Yeah, there we
that first
go.
night here.
Yes. When I saw him sitting in the audience during the performance, I could barely contain the shock. To me, it was a miracle. Somehow, he'd come back from the dead. But then, the murders started happening and things got so complicated that it wasn't really at the front of my mind.
Don't tell me he really is the one.
Until Mitya himself said there must be a dead person among us. Then, I couldn't ignore it any longer.
And yet, you thought that bringing it up right away would single Mitya out. Just like when everyone was suspecting Lelik.
Exactly. I thought there could be something I was missing. Besides, we soon figured out that Mr. Shram was a ghost. And we knew there was only one extra person. So we thought he had to be the one.
But now, it seems like there's another candidate. I
Oh
understand
God,
why
what's
you kept
going
it
on?
to yourself. There was so much information being thrown around during that discussion. Bringing up Mitya would have just introduced more confusion.
So, what do you think we should do?
Let me confirm one thing first. When was it that you found Mitya dead?
Around a week ago. Sometime in the afternoon.
A week ago? That's earlier than I thought. I saw him just a few days ago at a restaurant. That
Yeah,
definitely
with
would have been
Vodyanica.
after you found him dead. He seemed completely normal to me, chatting with Vodyanica, trying to avoid Valeri.
So he was definitely alive on that day. Huh. Well, all I can say is I know what I saw.
Here's a thought. The reason we even suspected a dead person could be among us was because of the problem with the theater's ley lines. But Mitya's death happened inside the Armory Palace.
Yeah.
The ley lines affecting the theater shouldn't reach that far.
It should only affect the Armory Palace itself.
You're right. I guess he doesn't fit the profile of the person we were searching for.
I think the chances of it being him are very low. Surely he can't have died for real in the Armory Palace. Unless
What?
Unless what?
he really did come back from the dead.
Is he a zombie? Like Chi-Chi?
You're right. Do you think we need to disclose this to the others?
Huh, what's this? A private meet and greet?
Oh. Hello. Also his hand
Where
scarf.
do I line up?
That's not what's going on here.
Well, I was just making the rounds. Thought I'd try to lighten the mood a bit. Vodyanitsa's handing out food if you're hungry.
Well, at least they have rations. I was questioning on where they get their nutritions. Assemble on stage. Okay, guys, we gotta announce something important. Mitya is a zombie. Yeah, that's what happens. Night falls once more. Oh my god, this really is.
On with this
This
story?
really is werewolf.
Could it be connected to that monster that just arrived in Snezhnaya?
I almost hope it is. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa left to vanquish that beast herself. We just need to wait for her triumphant return.
Do you think people still feel the cold after they die? I'm wondering about Shram. Oh, maybe we should have given him a coat before he went out there.
Death itself is cold, isn't it? I'm sure the storm will embrace him.
Well, I hope he has a safe journey. I'm going to miss him, I think. It's not like we can blame him for Rampana and Kulish's deaths. Thinking back on it, we barely made it out alive ourselves. Once we get out of here, how are we going to explain what happened to their families?
Uh-oh. Tonya.
Are you okay? Here, take this. I've never used it.
What is it?
Thanks. Look who's Mr. Nice Guy all of a sudden. Is it because Tonya stood up for you this morning? At least you know how to return a favor.
Yeah, without Tonya, who knows how badly he would have been hurt.
I told you already, I never intended to resort to violence.
Duh, bunch of rascals. Little girl? I was rather surprised when you spoke up for me this morning. I didn't think I had many admirers here, so, thank you.
Oh, no need to thank me. I said some bad stuff about you too.
I've been, too embarrassed to admit it, but, you remind me a lot of my daughter. So kind to everyone, but never lets her old man off the hook. Unless my wife and I are having a fight, then she's always on my side. Especially when she was little. Every time I took her out... All right, easy now. How long have you had that cough, Tonya?
I don't know. It's probably been a while. I'm fine.
Are you taking anything for it?
Yeah. I'll be fine once I see my brother. He's gonna pick some frost fairy flower leaves and brew a tonic for me. I'll feel much better once I drink that.
I see. That's good to hear, then.
We should probably discuss arrangements for tonight. Now that the deceased has left our midst, there shouldn't be any more incidents.
I hope
However,
so.
out of an abundance of caution, I'll keep watch.
Shouldn't we take shifts? I can take one if needed.
No need. I managed to get a nap in earlier, so I have plenty of energy right now. After all the tension of the past few days, everyone else should just focus on getting a good night's sleep.
Oh dear, I'm so nervous. I'm scared on what's gonna happen next.
What a long day. This whole situation turned out to be way more complicated than I expected. But Valeri's right. I should just try to calm down and get some rest. The last thing I want is to give myself nightmares.
Oh god, we're going into that. Oh no! Oh, blasted.
He's awake. He's awake! Get over
Oh,
here, you
no.
big lug, and take a look!
If you must call me something, call me Mr. Door. The Black Mist is coming.
Oh
You need to go.
no!
Are you all right? Can you walk? We just got attacked by monsters on our way up. That Mr. Door fellow protected us. He just seemed to come out of nowhere. Not much of a talker, but when it comes to taking down monsters, that man doesn't hold back.
Oh god, here we go again.
Curses! The Black Mist is catching up to us. We need to keep going.
This time we need to reach up there. We
Mr.
have
Door,
to.
I don't believe
Oh,
I've ever
Valeri's
seen
in the
you around here
team.
before. Why is that?
There's no need to try to get to know me. I'm just Mr. Door. I have to find the door
Uh-oh.
that belongs to me.
The tower is spinning.
Well, anyway...
Let's
we're
see
lucky-
Valeri's skill. Yo!
I can just push these ones off. No need to thank me. This
Yo,
is where my duty
Valeri.
lies.
Yo! I mean, okay, I know Valeria uses an electrovision and not a stellar linchpin. But yo, he has an assist skill. This happened just like Dane.
So we're doing this the hard way.
Ready to taste my fists?
Condense!
Just you wait.
Oh, remarkable work, Mr. Door.
Yep.
If I had your muscles, I'd do the same.
Huh. Okay. This time we should go up to the max. Okay, there aren't any enemies in here.
Are none of these doors the one you're looking for?
Oh, doors. I just realized. Okay, the Black Mist is way down there.
Come
Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Oh, goodness me.
Impossible.
I'm so exhausted.
Come on.
And the black mist is still rising. Oh. Wait, look! There's more monsters down there. Are they coming from within the black mist?
Yo, that Snegovic is
No,
so
They're
badass.
gaining on us. Quick, keep going, or they'll be at our heels any second.
Alright, when does this go? Oh, we made it somewhere.
Mr. Door, what are you doing? We need to get out of here. They're coming!
Found it.
Oh?
This is my door.
What? You mean you're going to stay here?
I am a door. This is where my duty lies.
So he meant the door for closing, not for opening.
No! You saved us. We can't leave you behind.
You must keep going. A door can only keep things out for so long. You must make haste.
What is going on?
Oh, you're right. Hey, let's go. We can't let Mr. Door's sacrifice be in vain.
Oh my god, what is going on?
The black mist isn't moving anymore. Looks like both the monsters and Mr. Door are gone.
That means Valerie...
I didn't just imagine all that, did I? Surely I wasn't so scared out of my mind that I hallucinated a door as a human being.
No, I remember Mr. Door too.
Oh, okay, good. There's no way we both hallucinated the same thing. Getting sleepy?
Oh no.
Well, looks like we're safe for now. Go ahead.
Oh
Let's
no.
get some rest.
No, why?
What time is it? Is it morning? I think I had a nightmare. I guess everyone's still asleep? These past 2 days have been exhausting. Valeri's keeping watch though, so he's probably the only one awake. Valeri?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Wait, what? He looks as calm and composed as ever. Even now, it seems as if there's no burden he can shoulder. Yet around him, time seems to stand still, as if the gods, in their mercy, finally granted him a moment of respite.
Wake up! Everyone needs to wake up!
Oh god. Oh, they got him! But...
Just like the last 2 nights. No clear cause of death. I've been a real thorn in your side, haven't I, Mr. Valeri? Now you can rest in peace. But for me, life will be all the duller for not having to run away from you, my friend.
How's Tonya? Is she okay?
she should be.
I just checked on her, and it doesn't seem like anything serious. She's just exhausted from the past couple of days, and she's still recovering from her illness. We should let her sleep a bit longer.
That means Valeri was the only one who died last night.
If Valeri was awake and keeping watch, it would have been impossible to kill him without waking everyone else up. That much is certain.
This is so frustrating. Why has nothing changed since yesterday? I thought we already dealt with the dead person causing all this.
Actually, one thing has changed. There's only 1 victim this time, not 2. Does that mean...
Oh! There was only 1 victim last night instead of 2. The number of victims each night corresponds to the number of the deceased.
After the deceased...
Yeah, because
shrine
Odette
left,
said that
there
Mithia was
one
dead.
less victim last night. That more or less tracks. It's a reasonable conclusion, considering the only variable that changed. The number of people who die each night is equivalent to the number of dead among us. That's your theory, right?
Exactly. We identified Mr. Schramm, and the night after he left, the death toll dropped from 2 to 1. By that logic, there must be one more dead person left among us.
Oh god.
Another one? But there was only one person unaccounted for in the ticket checks, right? The head count should match up now.
Oh no, unless Tonya is dead.
Having
Hopefully
an extra
not.
person was definitely a cause for alarm, but being one person short isn't nearly as unusual. Someone could have left in the middle of the show, or made it out before the storm hit.
One more dead person among us. If Mitya's theory is right, then what Odette told me seems a lot more relevant. It's just, at the time, we had no reason to think there was more than one dead person. If only we'd taken it more seriously as a possibility, maybe this could have been avoided.
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I had information that could have been helpful, but I held back. I should have brought it up right away.
I'm partly to blame as well. I was too quick to dismiss Odette's concerns.
What is this about? What have you two been getting up to behind my back?
Sounds like there's some big news you've been keeping from the rest of us. Well, we're all ears.
Oh dear. Yep.
I'm the dead person?
What?
Wow, that's certainly news to me.
Odette and I talked about it yesterday, but we thought it just wasn't possible, so we left it at that.
Yeah, I don't blame you. If I'd been there, I probably would have reached the same conclusion. It just sounds too unbelievable. Let me just try and verify this. I just scoured my memories trying to think back to the afternoon Miss Odette mentioned. But I honestly have no recollection of dying. That's where I'm different than Mr. Schramm.
Having seen Mr. Mitya a few days ago myself,
Yeah, there we go.
I
Me
also
too.
find it hard to believe he could be the other dead person among us.
Well, if it isn't Mitya, then who? Do we vote on it?
If you don't mind me asking, Traveler, I believe you mentioned that you know Tonya's brother. Had you ever met her before all this?
No.
Wait, are you saying...
Oh god, is she
Now,
the
just
dead one?
1 minute. I know where this is going. You can't just randomly point a finger at anyone you want. You're in the hot seat, and all of a sudden you want to divert our suspicions onto somebody else?
Trying to pick a fight, Mr. Chuganov? Whenever you open your mouth, all you do is attack people, and I've had enough of it. If you don't want to engage in a civil discussion, you can shut up.
You little brat!
Did Mitya ask about Tonya because he suspects her? I suppose I only identified her by age, and nothing else.
Yeah.
Could that mean...
I'm just saying.
Unless,
You're going around casting
unless,
suspicion on people for no reason. How could Tonya be dead?
unless that person is not Tonya. Or maybe she is Tonya, but not the, but a different Tonya. But she did mention her brother. Or is her brother not? This is, my God, this is so confusing. I don't know anything about this ghostology or something, or phasmology, but Tonya is shown to be having under the weather. Aren't ghosts supposed to be relieved of all the pain from all their worldly pains? Is that what they're supposed to be? Unless it's lingering.
I can vouch for her, if nothing else. I've seen her before. She's the sister of that Harbinger, isn't she?
Yes.
The one called Child.
Oh, really?
Correct.
You're telling the truth?
Since being here, I don't think I ever mentioned she was Child's sister specifically.
Oh, right.
Does Chuganov actually know her?
If Chuganov can vouch for her, then it can't be Tonya either.
Unless...
In which case, it seems unlikely that there's another dead person among us at all.
Unless that's... Because Chugunov did say that Tonya reminds him of his own daughter. Unless that is Chugunov's daughter, who also sneak into the opera. Oh my God.
Miss Odette, could you go over that afternoon with me one more time, when you found me dead?
No problem.
Huh. No matter how hard I try, I just can't remember anything about dying. But I do remember something else.
What is it?
Miss Vojanitsa, during our last meal together, I told you how some of the researchers were suffering from temporary memory loss.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
I also remember that.
Oh, yeah. You said it was hindering the progress of your experiments. You thought they were just under too much stress or something.
Right. And even though I don't remember dying that day, I'm pretty sure I experienced something like amnesia.
Probably he forgot.
Some of my memories from that afternoon are missing.
Are you suggesting you're missing the memory of
The
your...
memory of his death.
Of course. How am I only just realizing this? Humans aren't necessarily aware of their own death.
You mean being silently assassinated, or dying in your sleep? Situations like that?
The researcher's amnesia. Suddenly it all makes sense. I must thank you, Odette. I think your perspective just helped me reach a breakthrough on a series of issues that have been troubling me for quite some time. All right. It's decided then. I'll be the one to leave today.
Oh, leave? Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you rushing into this? What if you're wrong? You'll pay with your life.
Come on, kid. Aren't you gonna fight for your life? This seems like a rash decision.
I have other reasons beyond what's been discussed. In fact, thinking back,
What is
I
it?
remember during Miss Odette's performance, while I was sitting in the audience stalls, a brilliant new idea from my research popped into my mind. But then, my train
Wait.
of thought suddenly cut off.
Wait, I remember. In the middle of the performance, suddenly the light flickers. Everything turned dark. And then suddenly it became bright again.
I can't remember it now at all, and I didn't take any notes. I guess that must be another instance of temporary amnesia.
Or what if we're not... What if we're not in Snezhnaya, but we're in like a temporal domain? God, there are so many theories on what's happening.
No. Hold on. I see where you're going with this. You're suggesting that each instance of temporary amnesia is a death, right? There's a glaringly obvious flaw in that idea, no? How can one person die so many times?
I believe Miss Odette's account. During the period where my memory is blank, I must have been either dead or in a similar state. All it would take is for the same thing to happen in the theater, and I would come under the effect of the ley lines in this vicinity. This increases the likelihood of me being the deceased, does it not?
But...
There's no evidence to suggest that anyone other than me is a candidate for the deceased. So allow me, as a scientist, to treat this as an experiment. Please relax, everyone. I don't think things are as bad as they may seem. If I really am the deceased, then to leave the theater will be a relief for me. If, on the other hand, I'm still alive right now, well, apparently you've all witnessed my resurrection recently anyway. Who's to say I won't return from the dead again this time?
Mitya's right. This is the only thing we can try right now. I think he's deliberately downplaying the gravity of the situation, though. He probably doesn't want to burden everyone.
What is a scientist if not someone who gambles on experiment after experiment in
Yo.
an attempt to obtain the truth?
What a quote.
With this snowstorm, the ley line phenomenon, ghosts of the dead, and my amnesia, we've been paralyzed by not knowing and powerless to do anything about it. It's a terrible feeling. But if I do get resurrected, you can be sure that I'll come back with the truth of all this.
Oh,
Just you wait.
The scarf is waving. Oh my god. The scarf is waving. It'll be funny if it turns out he came back. Oh dear. More than half of the group is gone since the first night here. Oh my god. Beyond the loop. Oh yeah, it is.
Mr. Mitya. I didn't even get to see him one last time.
Maybe it's a good thing that you weren't there to see it. It was a hard thing to watch.
I hate goodbyes. Why does it feel like everyone around me is slowly disappearing? Not just in here, I mean. In the outside world, too.
Maybe it's the realization that, at the end of life, everyone has to face it alone. Come to think of it, the main reason we're still alive right now is pure luck. Each morning here, for every one of us, there's the chance that we might not wake up. You could take it a step further and say that the same is true outside, too. Who can never be 100% sure when they drift off to sleep that they'll open their eyes again in the morning? If I make it out of here, I'm going to cherish every moment that I'm awake and live without any regrets.
Without regrets. I feel like a strange sense of anxiety has been quietly growing inside me over the last 2 days.
Are you okay? You look really glum.
If something's bugging you, let's talk about it. There's only a few of us left here now. After everything we've been through, what's the point in keeping things bottled up?
I have a travel companion named Paimon. Alosha and Odette have met her before. She's been feeling unwell recently.
You're worried about her, aren't you?
And to
That
think
makes sense.
we've been doing
You've
this
been
without
trapped in here
Paimon.
for days.
To be honest, I used to feel like I was just a spectator in this world, watching everything that happens from the sidelines. Maybe it's because I'm a descender.
A descender?
But with Paimon by my side, over time, I slowly felt my connection to this world growing stronger. She loves eating, sleeping, and having fun, but she's also a great guide. It's her authenticity that makes this whole world feel more real for me. Over the last few days that we've been apart, I've often caught myself wondering, what would Paimon say if she were here right now?
Ooh. She gives you a scare.
But by the time I snap out of it, the conversation has already moved on, and I'm still in my own little world. I'm trying to overcome this sense of detachment, but I really miss Paimon. I guess, in a way, she means the whole world to me.
I bet she misses you when you're not there as well. Maybe you're her entire world too.
I don't know if this will make you feel any better, but back when the water imps left Snezhnograd in droves, I also felt like the whole world was suddenly empty. I could be surrounded by people all smiling and having fun, and still feel completely separate from it. So, I totally understand how you feel. Later on, I started to think, maybe accepting the fact that our loved ones won't always be with us is something that takes a lifetime. All we can do is cherish their companionship from moment to moment. So, once we get out of here, you better hurry back to our side as fast as you can. You can't let your story end in regret. That's the trope I hate the most.
Thank you. That's exactly what I needed to hear.
But Vodyanitsa, if you hate goodbyes too, why didn't you leave with your people?
That's just the choice I made. I used to regret it, but I don't anymore. Like I said before, singing is a water imp's primary mode of expression. It's how we convey our emotions. Our songs have echoed through this theater for hundreds of years, each one a story pieced together through moments of joy and sorrow. But does a story exist without someone to read it? To me, the answer is no. So I made the choice to stay. That way, there would still be someone left to sing these songs and listen to their stories. Otherwise, they could have been lost forever.
Could you teach me how to understand your people's songs sometime? I want to be able to truly hear them, like Mr. Shram.
A fan after my own heart. Thank you, Tonya. How about I sing something for you, and you tell me what you hear?
Okay, I'll do my best.
There's Odette and Alusha.
I've never heard that one before. I feel like I can hear a sense of longing somehow. I wonder why that is.
Color me impressed, Tonya. You're a keen listener. Most people can only tell if a song is happy or sad. I didn't think you'd be able to pick up on such specific details.
So, what's the song about then? Come on, tell me.
I've actually never performed this song in the theater before, because it has more of a ceremonial purpose for our people. It's not meant for the stage. It means something like, "May those we have lost watch over us, and follow this song back home in the night, so that we might be reunited once more."
Ah, it's like a requiem, a call to be reunited with our loved ones in our dreams.
No wonder I could hear that sense of longing. You sing it for loved ones who have passed away. I hope it reaches them.
It's getting late, Tonya, and you're not well. We should all turn in early. I suppose there's no reason to keep watch tonight.
I don't know though.
Okay. But, before I go to bed, could you sing that song a couple more times for me, Vodianitsa?
Of course. Anything for my #1 fan.
Once I get out of here, I definitely don't plan on ever coming back. But I guess that means I'll never get to hear Vodianitsa sing again. That's a sad thought. Before I fall asleep, I should cherish this moment of companionship while it lasts.
Oh no! God, this is dripping. No pun intended, by the way.
Where
Whoa!
am I?
Whoa, where are
It's
we?
so dark in here,
Wait,
and I feel kind of dizzy. Am I alone?
oh no. There's someone who looks like Tonya there.
What was that noise?
Oh god. Oh!
Return, O spirits. Fulfill your oath of protection.
What is going on?
I'm alive? What just happened?
No time for questions. Quick, over here. Turn on the switch. We need to bring back the light.
Oh no. I have another theory.
All right, we're safe. The spirit just now is called Night Prayer. The light subdues her.
Okay, never
She'll
mind.
attack without a second thought in the dark.
I thought my initial theory is that my initial other theory is that the one who's with us is not Tonya but Renova in disguise. Anyway, is she a ghost?
Sort of. I know it's hard, but you can't let this place go dark, or she'll kill you again.
She really just killed me?
Yep.
Oh.
Luckily, I was here to resurrect you. Otherwise, that'd have been a real bummer.
Oh, I was dead.
A
Oh
bit
god.
more than a bummer, I'd say. Wait, so you have the ability to resurrect people?
Sure I do. I'm your guardian spirit after all. I specialize in soul recall. Oh, it's nice to meet you, by the way.
What do you mean?
Thanks. It's nice to meet you too.
Alright, there's no time to waste. The black mist
Oh
is
my
already
god,
catching
this
up.
one again.
We need to avoid it at night prayer at all costs. Come on, let's go.
Holy moly, where is this going?
We need to reach the next switch before the place gets too dark. If we bring the light back, night prayer won't be able to get to us. Sweet, sweet light, it's back.
Oh, there she is.
Night prayer. We need to move quick, but don't let her notice you. Look out!
Run! Is she chasing me?
The next switch is over there.
I've activated it. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, lost. A train carriage. It's been a while since I've seen those. God. Whoa! Okay, we're out in the open. Oh blast, oh blast, oh blast, oh blast. Whoa, gone. Come on. Get out of here.
No, night prayer is here too. This can't be the only path. Let's head up there and take a look.
Oh. Oh, I'm going here. I am going... Actually, hold on.
The switch is
Aha.
just up ahead. Hurry!
Oh god. What's happening?
It's too dark. We're not gonna make it. Come on, faster!
I'm in my toe. I'm on my toes.
Traveler!
Oh, we died
I
again.
won't let you die like this. Not on my watch.
Okay.
Even though it's not permanent, dying is definitely not a pleasant experience.
Oh my god.
Great. You're back.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Time for you to get out of here. Quick, before the light runs out.
What about you? You're not coming with me?
Oh no, Vodyanisa is
I
going to
can't.
be next.
I've already been used up.
What do you mean?
A guardian spirit's skills are finite. I can only resurrect someone so many times. I might not look any different, but my essence has been exhausted. Now, I will slowly start to fade away.
What?
I can go no further. The black mist is where I belong. It's okay.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Because it wouldn't have changed anything. That knowledge would have just burdened you. And a guardian spirit's role is to protect.
But
Go. Now, before it's too late. I already hear night prayer approaching.
Oh no. Oh. And we woke up again.
Vodyanisa! How could this happen? Vodyanisa!
Well, I guess there's no need to inspect the body.
You're beginning to grow numb to the tragic deaths that await each morning. Before long, the lament of countless water imps seemed to resound around the theater, full of deep affection and sorrow for Vodyanitsa. Oh my god. Oh dear.
This wasn't supposed to happen. You lied to us, didn't you, Chuganov? You've been lying from the start.
What do you mean?
Take a long, hard look at yourself before you go around accusing other people. I suspected you on day one, Lelik, and now look where we are. By some strange coincidence, you've never been targeted. You just happen to have survived this long? No, you should be the prime suspect. And you, little hunter, ever so content with staying on the sidelines. Yet you were the one who stopped us from leaving from the start. Why are you trying to keep us here?
Now you're just lashing out indiscriminately. That's either a sign of anxiety or a guilty conscience. Where was all this passion and bravado before? Decided to fight until the bitter end. Is that it?
Is that a threat? Fine, bring it on. You think I'm afraid to die after all this? You want to kill me? Go ahead. I'd like to see you try.
After all the trauma of the past few days,
Yeah.
everyone's been pushed to the breaking point. Valeria and Mitya aren't here anymore. Someone else needs to step up and take charge. But first, I need to think this through. Considering everyone left, who's the most likely candidate for the deceased?
Is it gonna be Tonya? Because, oh god.
Of those who remain, the only person we've never met before is Tonya. There is room to doubt her true identity. People are easily misled by first impressions. Now that I think about it, child sister was in fact a label I imposed on her due to my own assumptions.
Maybe she's not
Mr.
child
Chuganov
sister.
vouched for Tonya's identity yesterday, with basically no other possibilities left. Could it
Oh,
be?
sorry. Oh god. My mic's okay. Also, that night watcher, whatever it is,
Tonya,
resembles.
how's Tusser been lately?
Oh, here we go.
Who, sir?
She doesn't know
Your
Tusser.
brother Ajax must have mentioned me in his letters home, right? Did he say anything about a blonde traveler?
Oh, here we go.
No. And my brother's
Oh.
name is Razik, not Ajax.
Chuganov, looks like it's your turn to do some explaining. Yesterday, you said you could vouch for Tonya. Why did you give us a false testimony?
I knew you were behind this, Chuganov. You've been lying through your teeth from the start. Everything about you is fake, down to the wife and daughter you're always talking about. Your entire family man persona is a charade, isn't it?
Yeah, but what can Chugunov do with the murders?
That night, when I infiltrated your place as Lelik, I noticed you were home alone.
Okay.
Didn't think much of it at the time. Just thought everyone else was out. But thinking back on it now, that doesn't seem very likely. My guess is, you live alone, don't you?
Even that was a lie? But why would he lie about having a family?
Oh, curses. Oh, why is there no end to this blasted snowstorm? If it would just stop. If it would just stop.
I think I remember now. I know how I ended up here. It feels like a distant memory. But at the same time, it's just like it was yesterday. The reason I'm always coughing is because I got sick with frostbite. The locals usually call it the snow cough. It's not a very common illness. It's partly genetic and partly caused by the cold climate, but it can be fatal. They sent me to the hospital as soon as they found out I had it. And I spent so long lying there in that hospital bed. After a while, I felt myself growing weaker and weaker. Nothing seemed to be working anymore. Neither the treatment that the doctors were giving me, nor the medicine my brother was brewing from frost fairy flower leaves. So one day,
I told my brother that I wanted him to take me outside for once, so things could be like they used to, just for one day. I wanted to meet loads of friends, experience new things. He agreed. He snuck me out of the hospital, and we escaped. We got to the theater, bought tickets, and went inside. Oh, it was all so exciting. I remember the show very clearly. It was amazing. But I found myself getting sleepier and sleepier.
Oh, Tonya.
When I woke up, I couldn't find my brother anywhere, so I guessed he'd already left. But there's no way he'd leave me behind. So I decided to stay here and wait for him. At the time, I figured he'd probably gone to brew some more medicine for me. I was planning to chew him out for abandoning me when he got back.
Tonya, it sounds like by then you'd
She's already dead.
Yeah, I know. I understand now. Dead, aren't I? This cough and the feeling weak. It's probably just my body's memory. After all of that, it turns out I can't blame my brother after all. I was the one who abandoned him. I'm sorry, everyone. I realized this much too late. It seems like death skewed my perception. And now I've dragged you all into this mess.
Your name probably isn't even Tonya, is it? Didn't that ever strike you as odd over the last few days?
Yo, what's her name?
When I was little, my brother and I read a storybook, and Tonya is the name of one of the characters. When we escaped from the hospital, our family and the hospital security were looking everywhere for us. So when you first approached me and said my brother had sent you, and called me Tonya, I thought he must have chosen a fake name that only the two of us would know. Because he was afraid of getting caught. Now, it seems like that was just wishful thinking.
At least your memory of death isn't painful. That is a small comfort. Now it's your turn, Chuganov. Talk to us. I believe no lie is ever told without a reason.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop here, guys. I'm going to have a break. I know it's weird stopping here, but I'm going to have another break, and it'll be a short break because I'll jump right back in, but it'll be for the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys after the break.